Yeah.
Rolling?
Rolling.
All right, so my name is Menkyo Kaiden Jihan Matthew Pinard. I'm a U.S. Army JAG veteran, also a veteran of this beautiful art. This is an ancient samurai jiu-jitsu art, and it goes back to all the way to the 13th century Genji clan, Minamoto, Takeda-san. The founder of our art, who I'm one student removed from, is a guy named Ryoho Okuyama. All of this comes from the samurai culture. So a lot of our locks, wrist locks, joint locks, come from sword techniques. So today what I wanted to just demonstrate a little bit with two different swords. This is an EI sword. So Iaido is the art of the draw, okay? So when we talk about the art of the draw, we talk about how do we bring the blade out, and use it. So you can hear that little air whisper. It's a beautiful sword. It is not, EI swords are not sharp. This has not been sharpened, okay? The only thing sharp on this is the tip, okay? So when we talk about how do we draw samurai sword, how does this relate to techniques, okay? So for instance, as Eric knows here, Eric's one of my newer students, but we have a technique called Nihonage. What that is, you take the wrist, you spin it, and you come here, and then you cut the person down. So this is a sword strike. So everything we do is based in this. So EI is the art of drawing. So I can draw, cut horizontal. I can come up and you can hear that noise. Cut vertical. You can rotate it, stab, rotate it, stab the other way, turn and cut. So an EI sword is basically meant to teach you how to draw. Not sharpened, not dangerous except for the tip. So those straight jabs, certainly those would be dangerous, and as Eric continues to roll, I want to show another sword. So just keep rolling, and I'm going to grab this one and go back to the frame. This is a beautiful sword. You can see there's actual kanji, Japanese writing on it. So this one is sharpened, okay? So again, we tuck these in the belt. We like to keep traditional sword culture. You want to keep your hand on, this is called a suba, T-S-U-B-A, okay? This is the hilt. This is the hilt, this is the suba. So to keep your thumb on a suba, it prevents somebody to come and try to pull this out and use it against you. So it's kind of a lock, okay? But when we get that out, now I can draw again. Same kind of techniques. There's even those kind of side cuts. So I just want to show this because a lot of our locks that you might see online, Nihonage, reverse takegami, a lot of these are sword cuts. What I mean by that is when we do waza, we're literally doing the technique as if we're cutting with a sword. And on that note, the proper way to, especially with a vertical down cut, let the weight of the sword, this one's not very heavy, I have ones that are much heavier. Let the weight of the sword do all the work. Meaning, I don't need to muscle this, and this is a good lesson for our techniques. When we're relaxing the technique, it's more powerful. Let the weight of the sword drop and cut. It's sharp enough to do what it's going to do. This could definitely take off a limb, all right? So be careful with these things when you go to place it back in. You want to make sure, obviously, you're not cutting yourself. So there's a lot of etiquette with regards to that. When we hand it off, if we're doing a partner technique, we bow. This is the proper way. Put it back in your belt. Just wanted to show how Hakadenshin Jiu-Jitsu relates to ancient samurai Genji clan sword techniques, Katana. Thank you.